I'm Emma.
I'm Moira.
And I'm Paige.
And we're What She Said. This segment is a new one. Welcome to Unspoken, the part of the show where we give a voice to the thoughts too risky to say out loud. These are submitted anonymously and answered without judgment. So a few of our listeners have actually written in, and we've got a couple of dating questions. So,
Ooh.
I mean, yeah. And
It's been a while, but I can pass judgment.
And clearly
right.
I don't do enough of it.
I've got two from men. So
Ooh.
surprise, we actually have at least two male listeners.
Hello, boys.
So the first is, my girlfriend wants to split up because she's being called a predator. She's 10 years older than me and her friends are ostracizing her, calling her a predator. What should I do?
I'm going to chime in here right now.
Righto. I found it interesting.
I don't think she's a Okay, hang on a second.
Is he like 10?
Is he still in high school or something?
So, it is anonymous. So he's in his mid-30s. So she's 10 years old.
Right out loud. She's just a cougar.
So he can be 10 years older than her and it not be an issue.
Exactly.
That's
Where's the
my exact
issue?
thoughts. Yeah.
There's no predator.
Her friends are literally calling her a predator.
Her friends are not her friends.
To the point where they have considered breaking up.
No, her friends are not her friends.
No, they're probably just jealous of the fact that she could pull someone that was younger than her.
That's sad. So
that is really sad.
Because he's 10 years younger, her friends are calling her a predator. And are they encouraging her to break up with him?
Yes. Okay. So, to the point where I believe, I don't know a lot, but this is kind of what's been sent in, to the point where some of them are no longer talking. Well, they've ostracized her from the friendship group.
Well, do you know what?
Friends to begin with.
That's right. That's exactly it. Because you shouldn't be judging people for who they're dating. If that person is making you happy, then what is it of any other person's concern if they're younger or older or bloody same age as you? It doesn't matter. Does not matter at all.
You only get one go at this life, and it's your life. You can't be living your life to please somebody else. You need to do what you feel is right. It is different though if they are coming to you saying your boyfriend is an asshole. He treats you like shit. He speaks to you like shit, and he is only out for what he can get. That is different than going, you're a predator and I won't be friends with you if you date someone who's 10 years younger than you. The guy is not a teenager. He is not a student. And there is nothing illegal as far as we're aware.
That's exactly it.
That particular person just doesn't want to see them happy. Because if they had a real fear or concern, they would have said that to them.
No. If you are making your person happy or your partner happy, then and she's happy with you and you're happy with her and her friends are the only ones that are the concern on the outside, she needs to find better friends. She can come be friends with us because we're awesome and we will happily envelope her into our friendship.
We are extremely judgmental, but in this case, we back you.
We are judgmental. Which brings me to my next one. This is also from a male.
Hello, boy number 2.
My girlfriend is too close to her mother and it makes me feel like I'm dating her too. They spend all their spare time together. If her mum says she doesn't agree with something, she won't do it or she cancels plans last minute. I feel uncomfortable hanging out with my girlfriend when her mother is around.
Oh, I need some more information, like how long they've been together.
That's all I have on that.
Oh, okay.
I get
all right.
it.
Well,
so I was very close with my mum, and when I was young, and I also don't know how old this person is. So when I was younger, I probably would pick my mum over some of my boyfriends. If my mum would say, you know, he's not great, or, oh, that's not fun, let's go do this instead. But that was a maturity level thing, right? And she was also quite a helicopter overbearing mother. So that's all I knew. I don't know the circumstances in this case. But for me, that would be a red flag. Being more mature now, that would be a red flag.
But we also need to point out, and I apologize to you, dear listener. However, have you got a little bit of jealousy going on over the relationship that she has with her mum? Because that's not a good and healthy disposition to have yourself. If she's got a really strong relationship with her mum and it's healthy, you can't expect her to just drop that. There needs to be a little bit more consideration on the side of your partner as to what her relationship is and whether or not it's actually quite a healthy relationship. When I was younger, my mum put her 2 cents worth in for a relationship and I completely disregarded it. Did I still have a strong relationship with my mum? Absolutely. So there could be a lot of things going on that we don't know about that needs to be considered.
Okay.
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 Mama Mo's going to step in now. You've got the floor, Mama Mo.
I feel like I would encourage girls to be very close with their mothers as much as they can be with a healthy relationship. Because when you're open and you have a really good bond and really good communication with your mom, I feel like anything that comes up that you need advice on, you feel more comfortable asking for that advice. However, if you decide to get into a relationship, that relationship does not involve your mother. Your relationship is a bond between you and someone else, unless you decide to be polygamist, then it involves multiple people. And by all means, throw your mother in there. But if you decide to have a relationship with someone, you need to respect that relationship is between you and that other person. That is a bond that you two need to create and establish together. And by having a third person or a third wheel, as we all know it's come to be, it does cause friction, and that can be a downfall. So when you, by all means, have a relationship with your mother, but when you're in a relationship with a partner, they can't be coming on dates with you. Or you can say, look, mom's alone tonight. Can we invite her out for dinner? Well, that's fine, but can we have a date night? Like, it's very separate.
Yeah.
And your mom cannot be a part of the relationship. And I have 3 boys, and I would say that I would want them to absolutely come and hang out with me and do things with me, but I don't want to be a part of their relationship. That's their relationship that they need to establish by themselves.
Yes. I mean, mums can sometimes overstep.
Mums can, and mums can think that they know what's right for you. And I understand that because I guess they're decades older than us. We thought we knew it all when we were 17, 18. And now look at us. We're like, oh my God, you know nothing to 17 and 18-year-olds. But I guess the whole point of life is for you to live it and experience it and learn it, and you only learn through mistakes and exploration. Do you know what I mean? And doing things. So at some point you've just got to be there for them, to catch them when they fall or whenever they need you, and let them explore and live the life.
That's right.
And be a part of the relationship, though. No.
That's right. I've got a couple more. I was actually speaking with someone today and they passed it on to me. So they said, I'm dating this new guy. He only thinks I've slept with a handful of people, but in actual fact, I've been with at least 3 guys in one day before. Should I tell him the truth? Also, I've been cheating on him, but I really like him, so don't want him to find out.
Oh my God.
Hold on.
Okay, there's a whole
Are they in a relationship?
Yeah, are they friends with benefits or are they exclusive?
I don't know. They've been seeing each other for quite a while, but I think it's like a new exclusive thing. But she has also been seeing other people.
Since the exclusivity?
Yes, since then.
Oh,
Okay.
okay.
No, He doesn't need to know how many sexual partners you've had.
No, exactly.
No one needs to know how many sexual partners you've had.
Exactly.
Definitely not that you've slept with 3 guys in one day.
The cheating aspect, however, is telling for her more so than for him.
Yes.
If she's signed up to be exclusive with someone, her definition of exclusive needs to be explained to said partner.
That's right.
Or she needs to be real with herself and just go, I obviously can't be in a monogamous relationship because then don't be in.
Absolutely.
And that's completely fine as well.
Absolutely.
You don't have to be, but if that other person is expecting to be, correct. If that person is expecting you to be in an exclusive, literally monogamous relationship with them, you can't expect them not to be distressed about the information coming to them that you've been unfaithful.
I feel like the fact, though, that this person has lied to him and said, I've only slept with literally a handful of people, as in can count on one hand.
In a day. Did she finish that sentence off with in a day, in a month, in a year, in a lifetime? If she didn't finish that sentence off,
she's not lying.
Lying by omission, but still.
That's right.
That's probably not the biggest issue that I would have with that whole scenario.
But also, why does your partner need to know that?
Don't safeguard yourself. If he's not fulfilling you 100% and you're sleeping with somebody else, clearly is not fulfilling you. Just go. Find someone else.
I have to say, bagging someone is easier than getting into a relationship with someone.
Bullshit. We scoured the streets of Launceston for you, love.
And when I was single, there was no way that I was bagging someone.
Oh, look, you could go onto Tinder, which I'm not on. I'm not on any of the dating sites. You could go onto anything and go, I want to shag someone. Hi, you looking for a good time? Cool, come on over. And they would be there within like 10 minutes.
And all power to you. I have no issues with that. But if you're trying to pretend that you're being in an exclusive relationship,
that's right,
and you can't, then don't do it to yourself. Don't do it to them.
No, exactly.
More than that. Again, you only get one life. Live it.
I would also ask the question: is it an addiction?
Yeah.
At what point, do you draw the line?
Is it hurting her? If it's not hurting her, then what is the problem?
It's hurting everyone else around her.
Yeah. That's what an addiction is. It's not just hurting the person, but it's hurtful for other people as well.
Only if she's in a relationship with them.
Which she is.
Yeah, which is what we've just discussed. The fact that she shouldn't be in a relationship with someone.
My love, join F-Boy Island.
Shag on.
Do that. Oh my God, do that.
Just find others that want to continue in that sort of shagging world.
No,
you can tell none of us are in that shagging world because we called it a shagging world.
Well, it is.
Shag on, my love, but don't take someone with you when they are under false pretenses.
That's exactly it. Get yourself a situationship and continue on your merry way.
All right, do you have any more M?
Yeah, I have a couple.
The floor is yours.
We're listening.
Okay. I have my first colonoscopy. What's the protocol around bum hair? I had this exact same question like last year, although it wasn't my first, but as I'm aging, I feel like my anus is getting a little bit hairy. Yeah.
Do you know what? Do you know? Nah. Because then you get.
Do not put a razor near that.
No, don't. Because then you get bloody bum rash going on.
Nah, I shaved,
No
and
way.
I'm pretty sure the doctor enjoyed it. Not enjoyed it, but it was appreciative.
I don't know why the doctors are always so surprised when I've gone in for a cesarean, and they're like, "Oh," and I'm like, "Of course it is maintained like a plucked chicken. You're about to slice me open."
No,
I am a la naturel,
I'm
baby.
Free range.
Because the way that I look at it is free range. It's like your chooks.
You are not free range.
I love the caged variety.
I look at it as if I was meant to have hair, it's going to grow. And
I worked with a lady when I was younger at the health food shop, and she was lovely, but she was full on hippie. She never shaved her legs or her armpits. It was terrible.
she didn't wear
She had
deodorant.
dreadies in her armpits. It was not nice.
That'd hurt. That'd really hurt.
Can I?
Yeah. I don't know how men don't have dreadies.
Maybe they brush them out of a night time. I don't know.
Yes. But to answer that question,
I've never had a colonoscopy, so
Same.
I wouldn't know.
We're not old enough.
This is your field.
you should definitely have a colonoscopy, because I've had many polyps removed over the last 7 years. Never too young to get a polyp. Bum health is important.
Well, it is. It is.
Bum stuff is important.
No, not all bum stuff.
It just wouldn't be on my to-do list if it didn't have to be done.
Exactly.
Anyway, bum hair.
Yes. Shave that bum.
I would say cream.
Just bleach it.
Use the cream.
Why would you need to bleach it?
Because then you can't see it. It's fine.
It's still the hair. Is it the knotting that's the issue, or is it the fact that it's there?
Oh, well, the reason, okay, so I was like, I want that area clean so that they can have easy access.
It's easy access anyway. It's just hair.
You don't know. Everyone has a hairy bum hole.
Absolutely they do.
I would say Veet that area.
Oh, I'd hate that. What happens if it burnt? I've never cut myself when I've shaved my.
Nah, never doing it. Wax it. If you need to do it, wax it. Just rip that shit out. It's not that bad.
Anyway,
sorry. I would say Veet.
Veet. Okay, we've got one vote for Veet, one vote for waxing, and just shave that hair.
Paige was like, leave it. One vote for leave it. One vote for Veet, and you're like, shave it off. There you go. Take your pick.
We really have not helped you. Sorry.
No.
Sorry, listener.
Just look. Do you know what? They're a doctor. They have seen all of the stuff.
Yeah.
It's not going to be any surprise to them if you've got hair there. Naturally, you're meant to have hair. So leave your hair there.
Okay. I have one.
Okay.
So this is actually something I came across on TikTok, and on the Carrie and Tommy show, that's Carrie Bickmore and Tommy Little, they had a question, and it was, in relationships, do you have access to your partner's phone? Carrie was saying it's like a Dear Diary. It's super personal for people. It holds all the information that you would have, like your internet search history, what you're looking up on Instagram, what you write in your notes section, your health stuff. It's the most personal thing that someone can have access to. Would you allow your partner to look in your phone at any time or share your PIN code? Now, Tommy Little actually said she can have my PIN code. She's not looking through my phone. If you want to use my phone to put music on, then yeah. And Carrie said, well, what if you come out of the shower and she's sitting there scrolling through your phone? He's like, oh, nah. She said, well, what if you're married? And he's like, look, I wouldn't let her eavesdrop on a friend's conversation, but that doesn't mean it's about her. It's just that you're allowed to have some things that you feel like the other person isn't in. And another guy who was there who said, those relationships don't last. If you're weird about her going through your phone, but then also, why does she feel the need to go through your phone? That relationship isn't going to last. So I'm curious what your thoughts are. And did you, Paige, Emma, do you have access to your partner's phones?
So for my longest relationship,
so how many years? Months?
7 years. I never had a lock on my phone, and it was towards the end of the relationship that he had a lock on his phone, which then I was real sus about.
Red flag, sure.
Yeah. And then my next relationship, he had access to it, and I had access to his, but we never had any reason to need to go through each other's phones.
Would you ever object to someone going through your phone?
No, I've got nothing to hide.
Em?
Well, I'm really technologically challenged, so most of the time I can't even use my own phone. I have no issue. I don't even use my calendar or anything in my phone. Like, there is no personal information. I guess the most personal things in my phone would be messages.
Would you have an issue if your partner wouldn't let you use their phone or wouldn't give you their PIN code?
100%. But to be fair, my partner has the same PIN code as me. And my sister has the same PIN code. And my mum had the same PIN code.
And I shall pass that on to my children and their children's children.
I think it comes down to whether or not that person has given you any reason to doubt them.
Yeah.
Yes.
And if they've given you reason to doubt them, then I'd be going, well, is it something that I need to work through myself? Like, am I grasping at previous relationship experiences and thinking, well, my previous partner did that to me, so therefore they're doing it to me, when it can be completely fabricated in my own mind.
100%. I agree with that, because I've done that.
Or they could be in a working position, where they need to have a secure device. I've got a business one. The business one, if it needs to be, privacy, that's completely fine. But if it's their personal one that they're using for that said reason, then I completely understand. Yeah, what about you, Mo?
Look, I mean, I'm not that much of an interesting person, but
that's a lie. You are
fabulous. I don't care. I don't care if I don't have their access, and I don't care if they have my access. I just find it interesting that Tommy Little said, "Oh yeah, they're not going through my phone." And I was like, I get that there are elements of your life that you want to keep for yourself.
Private.
Yeah, I wouldn't necessarily invite my partner to sit here and listen to us gas bag and chit chatter, and or when we're reminiscing about the stupid shit that we did, like as kids in Ireland, and what we got up to. Like, I mean, they're hilarious stories, don't get me wrong, but there's a time and a place for those stories.
Yeah. I just want to throw out there that I'd probably have an issue with my journal, because that's part of me that on any given, well, yeah, it gets it out of my head. So if I'm journaling about a specific topic that's given me grief, I don't need them to know and live through that to try and soothe me, because I'm soothing myself by getting it out of my head. And it could be as simple as, oh, the idiot burnt my toast this morning. That's me. That's me trying to figure out why I'm so angry about it. Like, it's just bread.
Yeah.
Just scrape burntness off of it.
Oh my gosh, don't do that. My mum always used to do that, and you can still taste the burn.
Still taste the burn.
But yes, so I would have an issue with my partner reading my journal, because those are my innermost, deepest, darkest thoughts that I have on any given day that I need to vomit from myself.
I get how that is an invasion of your privacy as yourself, like you as an independent person. Like I said, you have a million hats that you wear: wife, mother, partner, yourself. But I guess I understand the whole independent side of it. So if your partner was sitting there reading through all of like the messages that we would send and stuff, they'd be like, "I sound like an idiot." And I mean, I am an idiot. I don't know what you expect. Like, you've known me for how long?
Yeah.
Like, do you know what I mean? So there is that kind of judgmental side of it that I understand people don't really want their partners to go through, because I know I'm like I'm a different person when I'm not with a partner and children. Like, I'm like, mom.
Yeah, absolutely.
I'm like 21 again. So that's hilarious and fun. Except I have to make sure I have lots of travel and medical insurance just in case. Old. But yeah, I just thought that was interesting. I'm an okay for having access to my phone.
Can I just say, if somebody's that untrustworthy anyway and they know they're doing something wrong, they're going to be deleting evidence. They're not going to be stupid and leaving it behind.
Yeah.
That's right.
Probably not their only phone.
Yes.
They're that smart.
They could have a burner.
They'd have a burner. We've all seen the movies. But yeah. Cool.
This has been fun. I've really enjoyed it. They need to
Yeah.
keep, so all of our listeners need to keep this up.
Send us some more juicy ones.
Yes, this has been a lot of fun. So if anybody does have anything they want to write in about, it doesn't have to be relationship stuff. It can be more bum stuff, whatever. We are here for it. If you've liked what you've heard today, please listen to our other episodes, like, subscribe, and share. We're over on Spotify. You can catch us on YouTube. That's it for our Unspoken segment. I'm enjoying it. I can only imagine that we will have more of these. So thanks for listening. I'm Emma.
I'm Moira.
And I'm Paige.
And we're What She Said.
Bye.
Bye.